It's Saturday morning. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to This Week in Dioramas. I am your host, TechChucker. Now, if you aren't familiar with how this show operates, every week I go through Instagram looking for the coolest looking dioramas, and I showcase them right here on the show. Now, if you'd like to be showcased in a future episode, all you need to do is upload your diorama pictures to Instagram and tag them with the hashtag #ThisweekInDioramas. We've got a great showcase lined up for you today. Tons of great dioramas. A lot of them are still cleanup coming from what I missed in the previous weeks where I was off, but that doesn't mean that it is any less interesting or any less talented for creators. There is a lot of amazing stuff. Again, make sure that you go join the Diorama HQ Facebook group. We have been growing so much and it is awesome to see. We need to have even more of you in there so that we can get even more traffic, more comments, more likes, more engagement. That's what we need. So if you haven't been posting on there yet, by all means post. The only thing that really isn't allowed are for sale posts. But beyond that, most everything is open to post as long as it is diorama focused. So I will leave a link in the description below so you can join that Facebook group. Again, it's the Diorama HQ. Alrighty, we're about ready to get started, but before we do that, we need to reveal the winner of last week's fan vote. And your winner is the World War II French Country House by Dioramas Clow. Congratulations, you will now be entered in the Grand Championship vote coming in December. Can you believe it? But don't worry, make sure you stay tuned till the end of this episode where you'll get another chance to vote for your favorite on the community tab on my channel. Alrighty, let's get this show on the road, but before we do, make sure you've got your coffee filled to the top and take a drink. That's good, Kirkland's best. Let's jump right on into this showcase, starting off with Driporama, and holy crap, this is an absolutely stunning looking piece. It is a Back to the Future 3 diorama, and this is amazing. Look at the detail on this piece. I mean, just the picture alone, the way that you put it together is so amazing. Go check him out on YouTube. He's got it's a Drip Mode is the channel. So make sure you go check him out there. Does amazing work as always. Check this out. This is so good. The detail work with the ground, that is amazing. Wow, what a great looking piece. If you remember the movie, for some this is not a favorite of the trilogy of Back to the Future movies, but this is near and dear to my heart because my brother, he is, so I am the youngest of three, so the middle brother, Ben, he passed away several years ago. Well, when we were kids, we used to watch this movie over and over and over. We had every line memorized. I don't know why we loved this movie so much, but we were farm kids, so we loved the Old West sort of movies, so that's probably part of it. So this brings a lot of memories back to me because of my brother. So this is just a stunning looking piece, and then the photography skills, the cinematography skills that this guy has, it's just so cool to see. So absolutely spectacular piece, and look at the behind the scenes work in progress. That is awesome. Next up is coming from Captain Ears or Capped Ears, The Dead Place, 30 by 30 by 20 centimeters. It is a cemetery piece, and the workmanship on here is so good. I love the stonework. It is very clean. It definitely looks like you've put tons of time and effort into getting it just right. I love the little bits of moss that are on here. The weathering on the wrought iron gates looks awesome. He just did a great job, and my guess is this was posted around in October 7th, so around Halloween. So I missed that holiday a little bit, but this is an awesome looking piece. He just did a great job. So much skill. Now this next diorama is quite possibly one of the most amazing dioramas that I have actually seen. It is so detailed and so amazing that What? Hey there, buddy. Are you busy?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. What are you doing?
Seriously? I'm recording right now.
Oh, really? Ah, sorry, I didn't know.
What? What are you serious? You just interrupted me recording the show. What do you want?
I didn't know. I thought maybe you'd want to tell them about the Amazon store. You know? The Amazon store? Where the people can go buy stuff?
I wasn't planning on it. I kind of felt like I was doing the ad far too many times and it was getting a little annoying.
I just didn't want you to forget, to tell them about the store. The Amazon store.
If I do the Amazon ad right now, will you go away?
Oh, yeah, sure. No, not a problem. You record. You're gonna do great, buddy. Now, if you're like me, you probably buy a lot off of Amazon, maybe even a little too much. Now, your purchases from Amazon can support my channel just by doing what you've already been doing. Now, there's no added cost to you and no strings attached. All you need to do is follow my Amazon influencer storefront at amazon.com/shop/TechChucker and shop for the action figures you are already going to buy. At my store, I keep track of the prices of tons of action figures from Marvel Legends, Mezco, SageJGD, and so much more. And I curate shopping lists that you can easily browse. I even have a deals of the day list that you can watch for the best deals so you can quickly grab that tough to find figure before everyone else. So whenever you make a purchase using the links from my store, I'll get a small commission. But your cost stays the same. So go to amazon.com/shop/TechChucker now and follow my store and explore all the shopping lists and buy what you like. That's all there is to it. Thank you for supporting my channel and happy collecting. Next, coming from SageJGD, and this is a kitchen scene, and holy cow, this looks amazing. It's a 1/12 scale kitchen diorama. It is up for sale. Not sure if, this one was a day ago, so I'm a little bit up to date, which is nice. Hit them up if this is something that you are interested in. It is so well done. You can see a little bit of paint variation here where he's weathered the bottom of the fridge just a little bit. It's very clean. It looks super good. Lots of cool different picture options that you'd have with this. So again, hit them up if this is something you are interested in buying. Look at that. You've got the under cabinet lighting. That's cool. So awesome job. Next, coming from Turtle Comic, this is a Dimension X display. I don't know if I've seen anybody do a Dimension X diorama just yet, and this thing is awesome. You've got the Rock Soldiers, Trag, and Granitor. I just did a review of them not too long ago. These are really cool figures, but we're talking about the diorama. I love the diorama. It's definitely got that cartoon feel with the angles of the way that you've cut the rock. This oozy pool looks great, and then I love the fact that you've got kind of the an upside down sort of rock formation. That really gives it that cartoonish look as well, and I really appreciate that. Obviously the picture with the pink background definitely gives it that Dimension X feel. So great job on this piece. It really makes me happy to see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles stuff, and you did a great job on this piece. This one's coming from the Shadow Gallery 718. It is a Punisher diorama, the Pink Pussycat, and this is a really cool diorama. I like it a lot. There's a nice little light here to give that ambiance of the scene, which I really like. These are really small figures. I don't know what figures these are. Either that or this is a really big diorama. I'm not certain if this is a 1/18th scale? I don't know. You got to let me know in the comments, because I am not familiar with this figure or any of these figures for that matter. Maybe they're even smaller. I don't know, but this looks really cool. I love the brickwork. I love all the lights. You got, I think these are actually light up neon lights for the window. Maybe. It's just a really cool looking piece. I'm very impressed with it. So awesome job. This one's coming from Chris Barcode. It is a 1/12 scale house diorama. I believe we've showcased this a little bit in the past, or maybe I've seen it and I don't know where we've been at with this. It's a really cool looking piece. It kind of gives me a dollhouse feel to it, but I am very impressed with the paintwork on the wood areas. That looks really nice. It's just a cool looking piece, very different. Having a Venom in front of a house like this, not something you see every day, but I still very much like it a lot. So great job. This one is coming from MT Dio Art. It is a Masters of the Universe display piece, Snake Mountain, and this is amazing. I love these. Like, they look like their teeth or their bones of some sort sticking out of the ground. It is very much fitting for Masters of the Universe. And look at that, we've got a lava effect with a light underneath, some sort of like little gel like see-through crystals or something, and that really works very well. I believe these are the Super 7 figures. It's just a really cool looking piece. And then look at that, you've got a backdrop here, a little bit more work in progress stuff going on. That is awesome. I'm really impressed with the work that you did on this piece. It is really nice looking. Next, coming from Pan Dioramas, this is a Millennium Falcon with a little bit of a snow display piece underneath it, and it looks super cool. You really did a great job with this snow effect. Let me know in the comments below what you used for the actual snow. I'm not certain what that is. It looks really good. It really actually looks like snow, especially in these pictures. So you've put it on your your stone that you already painted, and then you put this stuff on, and it really actually looks like real snow. You really did a great job with this piece. It's just so well done. Nice dark color for the stone, and then you get the nice contrast with the snow on top of it. So very, very well done. Like I said, in the comments, if you can let us know what you use for that snow. You can see this is the before of the Millennium Falcon, and then the after. They really painted this up very, very nicely. Next, coming from Henry715, this is a rooftop diorama. Very well done, really big. It's 22 inches wide, 20 inches deep, and 18 inches tall. This is a massive piece. I'm really impressed with it. You did a great job on it. The brickwork, the paintwork, all of it looks awesome. Nice little accessories strewn throughout here, which is awesome. I mean, this is going to be an amazing piece to have up on a shelf, or get some studio set up, do some really cool pictures. Look at those windows. That looks awesome. So many great details throughout. Did I say details? Details is what I meant. Awesome job. This next one is coming from Crow Customs UK, and this is a RoboCop lab scene diorama, and I am really impressed with this piece. I think you did a great job on it. Very, very nice with the accessories. The accessories are what make this diorama really work. I love this little roller conveyor type belt thing. That looks awesome. And these boxes with the little bit of stickers on there, that also is looking very, very impressive. Lots of detail with the little containers. Wondering where you got those containers from, because they look really, really nice. So awesome job on a very, very nicely detailed piece. You can see obviously there is some broken stuff on the ground here. Oh, that is really cool. Some little shattered glass, a little spent shotgun shell casing. That is cool. A lot of detail. When you get really close in, there is a ton of detail on this piece. Next, coming from Rhino Dioramas. If you haven't already, go check them out at rhinodioramas.com. They sell lots of 3D printed items, and then also they sell dioramas like this one. It's 1/6 scale, The Thing detail size diorama. This one is looks to be a commission, but hit them up on their website. They've got lots of stuff available. This is a really nice piece. Tons of detail. You got a little bit of snow on here, some blood, all sorts of great stuff on here, which is so cool to see the detail. His paintwork is so good. I love the details throughout, and look at that. Got some Molotov cocktails. You got a bundle of TNT dynamite sticks. That is super cool. Love seeing all these extra little details that go into these pieces. It adds so much to these dioramas. Next, coming from Resilient Customs, this is another warehouse diorama. You've really been putting out a lot of warehouse dioramas, which is awesome. I'm really digging on this one. You've got some extra detail that you've added in with the arch over the window, which is a nice touch. The garage door looks awesome with the roll up and the detail on there. That looks awesome. Doors look very, very nice. Some nice signage on here, lights. It's pretty much got everything that you need for a great diorama. So very well done, nicely constructed, clean lines, which is awesome. So great job. Next, coming from, what is this? Zidin Toys. This is a kind of like a backyard city diorama for 1/12 scale figures. Very cleanly done. I love all of that's a lot of brickwork. A lot of brickwork. So this is essentially kind of like an alleyway or whatever, some urban area. Tons of little signs. That's a lot of signs. So whoever it is that lives in this area, they like their signs. They like their signs a lot. Lots of great opportunities for this. Maybe a basketball hoop. That would look good. I've actually been working on my own 3D designed basketball hoop, and I'm hoping to have that available at some point for you guys to buy. I'll probably sell it unpainted just because I don't have the time to paint it, but be on the lookout for that. Very nicely done piece. Really digging on the little details that you've got on here. The weathering with a little bit of mildew around the joints is showing that these joints, they're not holding up that well. There's a little bit of moisture that's happening around those. So great job on this piece. Can't wait to see more from you in the future. This next one is a Mortal Kombat diorama, and this is really nice. Lots of space to be able to have some fight scenes on this. Love the symbol, the Mortal Kombat logo here. I'm guessing those are 3D printed. Yep, 3D Creality Ender 3. I've got that printer as well. Very impressive piece. Very cleanly done with the sculpt work of the brick. You cut it in very nicely, and then down on the floor, it's a little bit more rough, which I like. It breaks it up a little bit, gives you that feel of these are a different type of stone than the block that you've got there. These ribbon things that are coming down is a really nice touch to break up the gray, because there's a lot of gray going on here. And then you throw in more of the figures, and obviously you'll break up that gray even more. And those figures are going to really pop on this piece. So you did a great job on it. Lots of opportunities for different pictures. These dragons look awesome on here. The little throne, that is super cool. So great job on a really nice piece. Not sure if, did I say Villard Dioramas 2020? Well, now I did. I can't remember if we have showcased any of your work before. If not, welcome to the show. If we have, welcome back. This one is coming from Creative Rich 77, final pictures of the warehouse diorama, and this is a really nice looking piece. I like the brickwork that you've got on here, the paintwork. I like the tone that you've got of the bricks. It's a nice kind of intermediary sort of tone. You've weathered it very nicely. These windows look awesome. I really like those windows a lot. I think that's my favorite part. And then this conduit or the wires, that's a cool touch as well, going to the power box. Just a really nice all-around warehouse type of diorama. And that little pole that we had in the middle that comes off so that you can change it up a little bit. Maybe you put it over here, or well, probably wouldn't want to have it right in front of the garage door. But if you're taking a shot where it doesn't have the garage door in there, you can put this over here and get a little bit more depth depending on where you're taking your shot from. So great job on this piece. This one's coming from Hepburnicus. So words are not my thing today. So this is kind of like a little pond, lake, I don't know what, it's probably a little pond. And what I'm most impressed with is the cleanliness of the resin edges. So you have to build up a little bit of a dam to be able to, keep this from spilling out. And that is a really nice touch to have the resin actually up above the frame. That is a cool touch. I really like all of the cattails and whatnot on here. The paintwork on here is very impressive. It looks so realistic. There's just so many details on this. It's just a small little piece that looks awesome. I don't know that you would put any action figures in here. It's just a cool looking piece that you can put up on your shelf and just enjoy the nature of it all. This one is coming from Mega Custom Dios. It is a custom Mike Tyson boxing gym diorama. There is a lot going on in this diorama. It doesn't look like it's a super huge one. Looks like they've got a YouTube channel potentially, so go check them out there. There's probably a little more showcase of this dio in that video is my guess. But this thing is a very, very nicely done piece. There's, like I said, a lot going on. There's tons on the wall, and that is a good thing because it really gives that feel of being lived in and being used, and I like that. Sometimes we make a diorama, we don't put anything on the walls, and it just kind of looks empty. It looks like it's a diorama. This, you get just at the right angles for your shots, and this is gonna look like a real building. I mean, look at that. That looks really good. It's very impressive. You got a mirror here so that he can hit the speed bag. That's really cool. There's a ton of detail in this piece. I'm really impressed with it. You got the Storm Collectibles, what are you, Mike Tyson, duh. And this is very, very impressive. I really like this piece. And then last but not least, coming from David Verdonk 1 is, let's see, having fun with two Saint Seiya Asgard dioramas and posing of the figurines together. So just check out the brickwork on here. The snow looks awesome on there. It just is a really nice looking piece. Would love to see like a black background or something to really make this pop, but you know, the diorama still, we can see it. It looks awesome. The paintwork, you can see little bits of paint variation throughout. I'm guessing you sculpted these bricks separately and then painted them or glued them on is my guess to get that kind of, realistic feel for the way that it looks. It looks so good. So awesome job to everybody. Thank you so much for sharing your work with us week in and week out. It's always fun to be able to do these episodes and showcase all of your amazing work. Alrighty, we are at the end of another amazing showcase, but we're not done quite yet. We need to reveal my top 5, and you'll get your chance to vote for your favorite on the community tab on my channel. And my top 5 are the Punisher Dio by the Shadow Gallery 718, the Back to the Future Dio by Driporama, the Masters of the Universe Dio by MT Dio Art, the Warehouse Dio by Resilient Customs, and the Kitchen Dio by SageJDG. Again, make sure you go to the community tab on my channel and vote for your favorite, and I will reveal the winner next week. Alrighty, there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button, hit the subscribe and bell notification button if you haven't already. It's easy, it's fast, it's free to do, so what are you waiting for? Hit that button. Make sure you leave a comment, let me know what you thought was your favorite, and also make sure that you vote, and I will see you in the next episode.